Dejo la música mientras hago pruebas. ¿Esto qué es? Captura de ventana. Eliminarlo. A ver. No recuerdo si este juego era bueno con teclado, mando, digo. Creo que lo suyo sería mando. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Se me ha crasheado? Ya de buena se me ha crasheado, wow. Entramos bien, No estoy diciendo nada porque todavía no he configurado el juego. Esta específica vampyr. Vale. Aviso. Se basa en conocimientos médicos demostrados en libertades a la hora de tonterías. No dice consecuencia. Este juego te deja un de autoguardado. Vale, un momentito. Vale, ahora sí, ¿no? Lo escucháis, lo veis bien, todo. Ahí. Que había unos calcetines abajo. Me los quité anoche y se me olvidó y los dejé ahí. Vale, nueva partida, no, opciones. Vamos a mirar una cosita. Visibilidad de combate de panel, no sé lo que significa eso. Alta, no sé yo si alta, la verdad. No me pone fotogramas, pero estoy viendo que... No sé, distancia no lo quiero tanto. Vamos a dejarlo, sombras no me interesa. No, vamos a dejarlo así. Muchas gracias, enfermos. Sincronizador vertical, bien. Pantalla completa, vale. El brillo está bien, supongo, ¿no? Apenas lo veo, está bien. Idiomas. Español. Títulos, texto, altavoz. No sé lo que significa. Juego. Bloqueo automático. No sé a qué se refiere. Qué bien toca ese violín. Gracias, enfermos, tío. Por fin alguien que se da cuenta, ¿eh? La música la escucháis bien. Yo es que... A ver, vosotros seguro que la escucháis bien porque... tengo lo de... límite de sonido. Entonces, pero yo lo voy a bajar un poquillo. Sobre todo en música. Cinemática la voy a bajar, no voy a ser tonto. Ajustar esto no sé lo que significa. Vale, chavales. Modo historia. Juega Vampyr con pocos desafíos, se elimina una parte importante del juego, pero te permite disfrutar de la historia y explorar con pocos peligros. El combate es muy fácil, no hay recompensas por terminar este modo sin matar a ningún ciudadano. Disfruta el Vampyr original. La progresión de tu personaje es más rápida si matas ciudadanos. La dificultad del combate está vinculada al número de ciudadanos que matas. Convertir Vampyr en un verdadero desafío. Tu poder vampiro está vinculado a los ciudadanos que sentencias. Los enemigos son más difíciles de matar y golpean con más fuerza. Se ha reducido los puntos de experiencia que se reciben por matar enemigos en combate. Mis bandanas a Gatmore. Miré que haría esto solo a 3000 monedas de 20 cofres. He estado hoy a puntito de hacer directo, Fermus, pero no lo has hecho. Voy a elegir normal. Básicamente porque me convence lo que pone de dificultad de Vampyr original. Yo no quiero ni extra fácil ni extra difícil. Yo quiero normal. No podrás cambiar de dificultad mientras durante la partida. Pues ya ves. Si vamos a matar a alguien o algo, lo vais a elegir vosotros, ¿eh? O sea que tampoco... ¿Este es el juego ese que salió muy mal? ¿Cómo que salió muy mal?
Voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights, 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner.
Ni idea, Batman.
Prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Oh, vale.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more. so thirsty.
What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no! Mary! Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary! Mary! No! No!
Me encajan los colmillos.
It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me. No, no, don't shoot!
¿Cómo corro?
This is a nightmare.
Vale, la vez para esquivar.
I need to
¿Qué
get out
quedas?
of here.
¡Yo!
This can't be happening. No, please, stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about? Shit, where'd it go? Now, I can defend myself.
Ahora poder defenderme. ¿Qué? ¿Machete contra una pistolita?
Who are you?
Wow.
Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Venga, Gazmón. Nos vemos. Y no despeinarse el tupé.
Stupid beast! Sorry. Steady, boys! No, please, stop! Don't still die. Who are you? Shit! You'll pay for that! What do you want?
Ah, ¿por dónde? Por ahí.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name? I'll do the rest of the job. Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go!
manteniendo B para correr.
Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here. Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
I will find you. Oh my god. Están todos muertos. Vaya napia que gasta el prota. ¿Ves para olerle la sangre, tío? Creo que hace mucho que murió. Quizá un mes o por ahí. ¿Te imaginas? ¿Te he acertado?
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it to share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve. That's impossible.
Un espejo. O sea que los vampiros se pueden ver al espejo.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Chelines.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No. There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Wow.
No, it never got easy.
Diario sangriento. Ah, mira, es para guardar. Que yo creo que es lo que toca ahora. Así que... Mira, Camel y pica, ¿eh? en cierto modo.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only.
Pues parece que tengo que dispararme. Pues nada. ¡Visida! ¡Suicida! Ahora, fin, ¿te imaginas? Final número 135. ¿Y yo, what? Gracias por sus 60 euros. Wow, ¿te imaginas? Sería la hostia. Si no estás sucio.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Evolución. Descansa el escondite te permite evolucionar. Utiliza puntos de experiencia para subir de level y mejorar tus habilidades de vampiros. Supongo que es autofagia. Tener a tu propia sangre para curar el daño normal y agravado al instante. Sí. Ah, mira, ahora puedo agresivas. Desgarra. Un golpe de corta distancia que puede desgarrar la carne de las criaturas vivas delante de ti. Lanza y niebla sombría. La garra mola, ¿no? Es un Pokémon lo que es. Sí, ¿no? Eso parece. Pero esto, ¿qué necesito para evolucionar? Ah, niveles. Ah, vale, estos son niveles. ¿Y puedo yo...? Agresiva, vale. No, me obliga por sexta. Gracias por hacerme gastar puntos que no quería.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
¿Puedo acostarme? No. La tía se ha ido.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here! My head's spinning.
Todo me da vueltas, normal, espérate, ¿eh? Oh, coño, hace mucho. Venga, va.
Come out, you coward!
I cannot enter.
Clever fucking beast.
Está causada. La
I'm still in
puerta.
Zotac. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Oh.
Die, vermin!
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Oh, this one stinks already. It ain't human! Kill it!
This shouldn't be possible.
Oh, me ha quemado. Seguro.
Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Ah, vale, vale, vale. Puño. Uah, qué tonto. Dame todo lo tuyo, papi.
My strength.
Deja de disminuir el
reflexes.
corriente.
I'm not human anymore.
Cuarentena. Oh my goodness. Estamos en cuarentena. Oh, cómo me encanta el dash.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood.
Uy,
Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. It's locked, all right.
puerta está cerrada. Vamos por aquí.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it.
Está toda cerrada, no puedo entrar en
It's
ningún,
locked, all right.
por ningún lado, tío. Yep. Estado del distrito estable.
This is despicable.
¿No puedo morder ninguna rata más? ¿Por qué?
What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered.
No. Me había sonado haber visto algo. Pero no le ha parecido. Ya no puedo usar los poderes aquí. Estado de distrito estable.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Pues es posible. Es posible. Yo no te voy a decir yo que no.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Conditos disponible en este instituto. Comprueba el mapa. Eso que acaba de pasar, esas barras, ¿es por el VSync? Creo que sí, ¿eh? Crafteo. Ah, está cada aturdimiento. ¿Puedo mejorarlo? Ah, no. No me he fijado. ¿Qué barras? No sé, a ver si ocurre otra vez. Mira, 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 mira. ¿Lo ves? Se ven, ¿no? ¿O solo las veo yo? Creo que solo las veo yo. Creo que solo las estoy viendo yo. Voy a poner un momentito el VSync. ¿Dónde estaba? No, no, estoy mirando el stream y no las veo tampoco. No, no, no. No es por el VSync. O sea, en el stream no se ve, tío. Qué putada.
At last, a little life. Whoever he may be, the killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
My God,
No.
sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Vale.
This is no place for you. Pre-Wen has several patrols roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you? I mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself. I need a word with anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Es para que no le quitáramos la silla.
And who might you be?
Anda, mira. Podemos ver todo.
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may, if you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
Pienso matarlo.
I'll end him.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Venga, chuparte la sangre. Bla, bla. Hola, gracias por el dinero.
There's got to be something can be done.
It didn't deserve this.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
Dígame la verdad.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Interesante.
There's got to be something can be done to get out.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Vale. Pistas de ciudadanos. Has descubierto una pista. Revela información secreta sobre un ciudadano y sobre algún conocido suyo. Vale, a ver. Descubierto. Los vampiros necesitan sangre humana para evolucionar. La barra de calidad de la sangre indica la cantidad de experiencia que recibirá al alimentarse de un ciudadano. Pista que hayas descubierto aumentará la cantidad de experiencia. Vale, o sea, Tom y William Bishop solían ser buenos amigos. Este es el camarero, ¿no? Creo que sí. ¿Y tú quién eres, pavo?
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
¿Ha entrado alguien en el bar?
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry.
I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
Vale.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders?
No.
Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
Vale.
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Vale. No me acuerdo hasta en qué punto, pero te acabas vistiendo. La verdad es que me gusta mucho cómo está vestido. Hijo puta. A mí me gusta. Muy elegante.
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
El único desconocido.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency.
Sí. Elegante por detrás por
He
delante.
is.
You could try his boat.
Pon en su
It's up
barco.
by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Vale. Te lo diré. Agotamiento. Lo que no sé es dónde está el barquito este. ¿Aquí puede ser? Descansa para evolucionar. Ya puedo evolucionar. ¿Puedo mirar dónde? O sea, ¿y puedo evolucionar? No puedo mirar si puedo evolucionar. Ah, amigo, ahí está.
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. What's this? Some sort of note.
Una nota que no se rompe.
This man was armed.
Asunto: últimas muertes en la región de los muelles. Creemos que podría estar involucrado un maldito chupasangre. Lo creció la bestia, acaba con ella rápido. Acción. Sigue los últimos informes. Se trata de un vampiro muy violento, aproximadamente con la máxima precaución. Sé que nos falta hombres en esta parte de la ciudad, pero no enviemos novatos a investigar el asunto. Si no me equivoco, tenemos un asesinato de cada noche. Como siempre, buscar primero en los lugares abandonados, como esos antiguos sótanos, alcantarillas y almacenes. Destruir al chupasangre, hermanos.
These men. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
Avanzar.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Uy. Ahí hay uno y aquí hay otro, ¿eh? Pero este es 4, nivel 4. Solo uno. ¿Puedo acercarme? Nada, muerto. Armas de largo alcance.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm...
Pulsa para detectar un enemigo cercano y ver su informe.
Back on the front line.
Algunos enemigos serán más resistentes a ciertos tipos de daño. Existen 4 tipos de resistencia: física, cuerpo a cuerpo, largo alcance, poder de sangre y de sombra. Los colores naranja indican resistencia media, con resistencia alta. Vale. O sea, es inmune a ataques de distancia y ataque cuerpo a cuerpo. ¿Y el otro? Vale.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
Ah, toma por culo el bicho. Sigue el rastro de sangre. Venga, vamos. Ahí hay otro.
That's this nest of them cleaned out. I said stay away, sir.
¿Qué es eso que me sale hacia arriba?
Don't come closer. Over there. Over there. Fucking spots.
Las ratas. ¿Y qué hago con las ratas? Ah, vale.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Guadaña. Tengo una guadaña. ¿Puedo? ¿Por qué no? No puedo. Ah, porque se usará dos. En plan. 2 manos, ¿no? Será eso. Sí, se usa 2 manos.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
We've done it before.
No.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Must have more.
¡Hala! ¡Ay! Me ha dado al final. Me quita vida, ¿eh? Hostia. Me quita bastante vida. Muerto. Clava usada. ¿Qué significa clava usada? Oh, pobrecito.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Dios, cómo lo he atravesado con ese palazo.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are
Hey, muy buenas, Marcelo.
newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
Qué pequeñito, el timón.
The evil man they claimed he was just taken by the thirst. He needed this drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Pues vale.
This poor creature can't be my maker.
Muestra de sangre.
Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Vale. Montémonos. Qué pesados, tío, las putas notificaciones de mierda. Ah, toma por culo.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was...
¿Cómo controla el barco, sin mover el
What
timón?
manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
¿Por qué nos paramos?
You are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital as a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother, but alas, that was before contracting this
Muy buenas, Kai.
affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Pues ya está, ya nos vamos a vestir normales, entre comillas.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
¿Qué? ¿Fuimos? ¿Qué te parece? Resets.
You can do better than that now. It's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the secret of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place.
¿Qué hacemos, chicos?
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Calidad de sangre. Infinidad de un ciudadano. Cuanto más alta sea la calidad de sangre, más experiencia obtendrá. Vale. Para poder beberte la sangre de tu presa tendrás que cultivar primero para apartarla de las miradas discretas. Para cautivar.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Sentenciar para liberar. Sentenciar a Clash te proporcionará un impulso masivo de experiencia para... pero tendrá consecuencias. Obtener información de las pistas seleccionadas y descubrir pistas incrementará la cantidad de experiencias obtenidas. ¿Qué hacemos, chicos? Decididlo vosotros. ¿Liberar A o B? Venga, va, a ver quién votáis. Cómetelo. O sea, A. Vale. ¿Solo votas tú? B. Venga, tío, desempatad. Marcelo, ¿estás por ahí? Bueno, va, libéralo. Pero que no se acostumbre.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
¿Qué quieres tú, Farker? A mí me da igual. Aunque sinceramente me gustaría a ver si está la posibilidad de liberarlo. Y más adelante, cuando ya esté curado, tener más experiencia de él, ¿sabes? Porque este pavo lo tenemos ya aquí, ¿no? Este, Clay Cox. ¿Sabes? Tenemos 500 de experiencia, tío. Por la mitad, o sea, podemos obtener 1000 de experiencia, chaval. Que bueno, este tiene 6000, pero este es el pavo, el jefe. Entonces, podemos intentar descubrir, ¿no? Pistas, a ver si... No dice ninguna pista para obtener la pista, ¿verdad? No. Sí, es lo mismo todo. A ver, así lo vamos subiendo y vamos para obtener más experiencia. Entonces, si después lo matamos.
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Vamos, está diciendo que podemos dejar libre a las presas, pero claro, no tenemos experiencia, no mejoramos y eso al final nos va a costar un poco. A la larga. Hola.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane.
Dorothy.
Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
El hombre que se desangre, total. ¿Cómo está el señor Hampton?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Vale, ¿y este quién es?
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have
Vale.
known about your employer.
Me conoce más que yo a él.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Vale, es un buen tipo. ¿Dónde está mi consulta? Da igual. Vale. ¿Tú qué eres, el cartero?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks,
Conductor de ambulancia.
for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind,
Milton.
Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Un arma mejor, ha dicho.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Escopeta, chaval. Puñadura. Pues me gustaría saber qué puedo para mejorar. ¿Qué necesito para mejorar? Y compro algo, ¿no? Un momentito.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
Vale, perdona, que me han molestado ahí. No sé. Espérate. Fark, ¿cuál es la opinión del juego hasta ahora? Yo he de decir que no... Que yo ya lo había jugado, no mucho, ¿vale? Yo ya lo había jugado. A mí me gusta. Pero me gusta porque mis gustos son muy simples y me gusta prácticamente el tema vampírico, tío. Lo metes en una tontería y me acaba gustando el juego. El tema que vaya de un vampiro. Que puedas tomar las decisiones de matar o no a todos. Creo que eran a todos. Lo leí por ahí que era a todos. Puedes decidir matarlos. Y que al matarlo cambia la ciudad a peor o a mejor, dependiendo de si lo matas o no. Y que puedes curarlos, obtener más conocimiento sobre ellos para obtener más experiencia a la hora de matarlos. Eso la verdad es que me mola. Y eso cambia el futuro. Creo que no cambia el final. Pero sí que cambia el tema de que la ciudad se vea peor, que haya mucha más muerte por ahí. Por ahí van los tiros. O sea, a mí me gusta, la verdad.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news.
Yo lo recomiendo el juego.
Do we know each other?
Claro, si te gusta este estilo de juego.
Actually, yes. We met once before at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Vista médica.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Ah, puedo revisión, o sea, puedo revisarle si está bien o mal. Ah. Me necesito pista. Tu vida en Londres. Háblame de su equipo.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Any opinion about the management?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah, yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Tell me more about cherished people, then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. a clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
Nueva pista disponible. ¿Qué pista? Corcoran está convencido de que Brana podría aspirar a mucho más que enfermera.
Even further, if she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Gridfall lo he jugado 2 veces y siempre termino con el mismo final. Te dejo el visto, pero estaré jugando. Venga, Kai, sí, gracias. El Gridfall, Gridfall me suena, tío.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
Well,
it's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
Vamos para atrás. ¿Qué nos queda?
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation?
This hospital.
It's not.
Don't be.
Vale, nada. Será porque tenemos pistas, pero no las tenemos descubiertas.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Ese menos falta.
At least that mistress of the dark has stopped following.
Hola, señora.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here.
¿Dónde está mirando usted?
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Preguntas personales. Tippett la halaga.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Vale.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Sí, no sé, no le caigo muy bien.
Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Hable.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Nueva pista.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Hola, señor. He descubierto algo suyo. Vamos a hablar.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Otra vez. Qué manía con mirarme de reojo, ¿eh? Aquí. Está agotado.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
La enfermera está preocupada, está siendo irresponsable, no tiene nada de que demostrar.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Pues descanse. Lo está diciendo.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Vale. Hola. Señor, quiero hablar con usted. ¿Por qué me ignora?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think
Vale,
you
puedo
can help
matarte.
me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Preguntas. Sirvió durante mucho tiempo.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Vida en Londres. ¿Cómo
How is
sustancia?
your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Vale. Este lo podemos cautivar, y lo podemos matar.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
¿Usted qué tal está? ¿Está bien? No voy a hablar con usted. ¿Contigo ya he hablado? No. Hola, señorita.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My
Pippa.
name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Preguntas personales. Ninguna, perfecto, me encanta. Tu vida en Londres. Equipo.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Bueno.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Más pistas. Negro es mediocre entre sus compañeros.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Recompóngase.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Eso tienes razón.
Goodbye, nurse Hawkins.
Adiós. Pártese, cojones. Me mete en medio. Ese doctor no hemos hablado con él. Y aquí hay muchos pacientes, loco. Dorothy. Ah, mira. Casco de Viridium. Carta incompleta. Bueno, pues nada. Pues hablo contigo, ¿no? A ver.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Vale.
Do you need my medical attention, dear colleague?
You don't have to worry about me, Dr. Reed. I am here to assist you, not to be a burden.
2000 de experiencia. Pero es que es 4, wow. Sobre el hospital. Háblame de usted.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical.
¿Hemos descubierto? Los experimentos sobre la transfusión sanguínea todavía no han dado resultado.
You may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
Investigar es agotador. Lo que hago no le servirá. Estaré encantado de ayudar.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
Bueno, tampoco.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, What with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Nueva
You seem quite
investigación.
optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True, true. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Vale, hemos descubierto una pista, ¿no? Sobre él. Aquí.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
PRO-VDH is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him, or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
Debe ser imparcial. Cuéntame la historia.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
Because he is a proud father. Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Hemos descubierto nueva sobre el herbicida o algo
This
así.
personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior, a man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings.
No nos va a dar
desires,
tiempo.
hopes and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones and flesh.
No nos va a dar tiempo de hablar con nadie más.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Porque a las 7 he quedado con Ultra para jugar. ¿Puedo guardar aquí? No, no. Sí, a Borderlands. Ahora, a las 7. Mi cuarto, si mal no recuerdo, tendría que estar por aquí. De Torre. Está aquí.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Qué gracioso. Reponer todo. Vale, esto es para dormir. Vamos a mirar un poco aquí la de esto, ¿eh?
The flower's dying.
Necesita agua. Bueno, no tengo agua. No me interesa, luego lo leo, sí me interesa. Vale, ya está todo. Esto. Vale, vamos a dormir para ver si así se guarda. Regeneración, habilidad física, aumenta energía, aumenta salud, aumenta capacidad de sangre y aumenta la absorción de sangre. Pues no me interesa, ¿sabes? Tengo 1000. ¿Puedo seguir sin gastar el punto de habilidad? Parece que sí. Pero no perderlos, no creo, no. Sería muy de cabrón perder los puntos que nos gastas. Vale, vale, no. Vale, creo que se ha guardado. Eso espero. ¿Qué es esto? Es de la farmacia. ¿Qué es esto? Esta es la misión que hemos desbloqueado. Agotamiento. A ver, por no matarlo, ahora lo sanamos. Desbloqueamos más sobre él. Tenemos que desbloquear todo esto. Y luego lo matamos. Ese mismo procedimiento, solo que Nos ahorramos el de esto. Vale, me falta de placa de plomo. Me gusta el machete, lo voy a seguir usando el machete. ¿No puedo desmontarlo? Reciclar. Y la guadaña esta. La estaca. Y el revólver. Vale.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me.
Pues a ver. Recemos para que se guarde. Bueno, supongo que se guardará, ¿no? Después de dormir. Si no, pues mira. ¿Qué se le va a hacer? Bueno, pues nada. Yo corto. Tomo un pequeño descanso. Bebo algo y demás. Y luego a las 7 le damos otra vez. Así que nada. Muchas gracias a todos por estar por ahí. Nos vemos en 5 minutos, 10, no sé. Venga. Hasta ahora. Beber algo, comer, ir al lavabo y esas cosas.